Joyce.
Yes.
Something terrible just happened.
What is it?
My tires were slashed out of my 2 cars. All 8 tires were slashed.
Oh my God, why would that be?
And there's a bullet in my window.
That's awful.
I know. I'm just so scared. So, you know what happened?
Did you file a police report?
Of course, yeah, I did.
Why would they do that?
Because that club had taken over the whole neighborhood. They were parking on lawns. They were parking on the red zones. They were blaring their stereos. They were doing wheelies in the middle of the road. You couldn't sleep all night. All night you'd hear sirens and noise and people screaming and horrible things. And you'd find they do burn rubber, they scream and they yell and they party, and you can't sleep at all. So all of the neighbors have been calling the police regarding this. They park in the middle of the street, they park on people's lawns, they park in red zones. There's no parking for any of us. So the city had contacted all of us to go and testify. Again, everybody was too afraid to go, so it was only like 3 of us that went.
Wow. Who was there? You and...
Me and 2 other white people and 1 Latino person. There was 4 total that spoke out. And I was the most outspoken, unfortunately, because I was just, I worked so hard. I bought this building. It was my first home, and I put so much of my heart and soul to make it nice, and then this club just took over, and I couldn't even sleep at night. And they were just yelling and screaming in the streets, partying after the club was going on. They would just party and laugh and scream and carry on and whatever they did. And, I even walked...
Did you call the police?
I called the police so many times, and so did the neighbors.
Did you take pictures?
I did.
You can,
And you want to know what else
deductive.
I saw?
What?
One time I was going in, and it was 2 African Americans getting it on in the back, right behind my gate. I had to get in, and they were just having sex.
The street?
In the alleyway. Yes. When they saw me, they ran away real fast, but it was pretty gross. And not only that, one of my tenants came to me and said a lady that worked for the owner of this club had said that the owner was offering to pay somebody to kill me. So I'm scared for my life, man. I'm really scared. I'm actually looking for a room. I'm going to move out for, a while.
Till it blows over?
Yeah. So anyway, and not only that happened, but I was assaulted by one of the people that came out of the club. They were harboring so much anger. They actually cut back the hours of the club because when the club owner threatened me the day before the hearing.
Did you report all this?
I went to the police that day. I said, I was threatened, and it was documented. So when my tires got slashed, they named him as the prime suspect. And then they recruited the whole neighborhood, and they got people to go down because there was more hearings about it. They actually cut back the hours of the club because of it.
Well, it got some things.
Well, it did, but I'm scared for my life. I was attacked. This person comes up from the club, follows me, and he says, "Hey, bitch, you go around that corner and I'm going to slap you around." So I didn't go around the corner. I went the other way. But when we got to the front door of my house, he said, "You suck my cock, bitch." And I said I shouldn't have retaliated. I said, over your dead body. That was my what I said. And he just went and slapped me around and...
Go, dude!
Nothing to do with you, bro.
Hey, that's my landlady right there, dude. You gonna fuck with her, you gonna fuck with me, dude. Right now,
I'll be back.
run.
I'll be back.
Run. Show your face around here again. I'm gonna get you, fucker. You don't disgrace my landlady like that. Fuck you. I got you, bitch. I got you. You okay, Michelle?
Shit, man, that guy's crazy.
Fuck him.
What was he doing?
I have no idea. I was just out there in the patio.
For coming out and he just went and slapped me around and knocked me to the ground.
Did you hit him back?
No, I don't. I was scared. I screamed. I screamed and screamed and screamed. And fortunately, there was a policeman there.
Oh, you're lucky.
So I was able to do a report immediately, but I'm really scared, I mean, they said the club owner is looking for somebody to knock me off.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that's what happened to me. And I just can't believe it. But you want to know something?
What?
I did something that makes me feel better. I went and bought a puppy.
Aw.
I'm
So cute.
so worried about my life and staying alive. And when I see him, I don't even think about any problems anymore because he's so sweet.
So cute.
Yes, his name is Bo. He's my little Bo. I don't think he could protect me too much, but
You never know.
Just psychologically.
Well, you still have the other ones, don't you?
Oh yes, I do. But they're little. They're not gonna.
But still, they make noise.
Bo, I think you peed in my purse.
Oh no.
No,
Are you
maybe
serious?
not. There's water. He's got water
okay.
all over his mouth because he was really thirsty.
Okay.
So anyway, don't you think I should find a place to?
Yeah, you might. I did that too one time. I was getting robbed so many times, I just left.
Did you? I didn't know you got robbed.
Oh yeah, it used to be so bad. Before I'd go in my house, I'd go, "I'm coming in, whether you're here or not." And one of my friends got me a gun because he was afraid. But then I'm like, I'm not going to hit,
Well, I came back from, I guess it was the Philippines once, and Europe. And I had started an eviction, and the day that they were served, my big screen was stolen, and everything was ransacked. So I got back from Europe to something like that. It was pretty horrific.
I got something funny to tell you.
What was that?
The police, I knew someone had broken in, so I called the police and I didn't go in. And the lady walks in and she goes, "Oh my God, this house has been ransacked." So I was like all worried about it, and I went inside and it looked the same as I left it.
It was just the way you keep your house.
I was in a hurry and I didn't put
all right.
everything away.
That's all right. We live very busy lives. But anyway, I am scared, and I am asking around. I'm starting to call different numbers just to rooms. I found one I think I'm going to move into is in Culver City.
Well, make sure that you have somebody that you can keep in contact with every day. And so that way, if they don't hear from you, they're to call the police.
Right.
So that way you're ensured that somebody knows where you are at all times. When I got, every place I went, I called to say, here I am, so that way they could keep tabs on me.
Well,
because it was that bad.
No, I was stalked.
I had like 3 burglaries within a month.
Oh my God.
It was like
I don't even have any nice jewelry anymore because it's all.
They
stolen.
just took the whole box.
Yeah, I don't. It's all.
I
it's
don't
all
either.
gone. So I don't even buy it now because it's not worth it. But yeah, this is kind of making me feel a little bit better, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Bo, you're making me feel better. Yes. It's a bad world out there sometimes, and we need our little
fluff ball.
our little fur balls to cheer us up and give us some love. Anyway, it's so good to see you.
Well, I'm glad you came by.
I just don't,
But that's what you should do. Just make sure that.
Yeah, well, I already, talked to somebody on the phone that has a room for rent for $600 a month, and I think that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel safe there, and
I know it's crazy. We have to leave our own place just to be safe.
Because that's my home and it's my palace. And anyway, I'll let you know what happens.
Okay.
At least I'm alive to talk. My girlfriend was telling me she couldn't believe I testified against a club, and
That takes balls.
And
good for you.
What else could you do? I mean, it's my property, it's my home, and it's being totally overrun by this nasty club. But she says they're going to put a bullet between your eyes.
I don't think so.
That's how she was talking to me. And my dad would say, "I'm going to outlive you." I'll be. When he heard I testified against the club, he says, "You need to leave that club alone." But I didn't know what to do. Somebody had to do something. I mean, it was just what was going on there was just really awful. Yes, and this is a good thing, though.
Okay, I guess we'll just
So
keep in touch and make sure you're okay. call me and
I will.
let me know.
I will.
If it doesn't work out, I have rooms.
Thank you. I kind of want to be closer to,
Yeah, your
my
property.
business. That's why. But I appreciate the offer.